What's up everybody, J-Max here. Today's video I want to show y'all how I did my taillight. Everybody have different methods on how to tint their taillights. I'm going to show you the way I did it. As y'all can see, my tint are pretty faded off. It's not much of a big deal to redo, so I'm going to show y'all how easy it is to do it. First, you want to start by removing your taillights. For the inside bolts, you need an 8mm wrench. You're going to take out every one of your sockets. You can't mix them up. They all have the right color coding. So they have the gray, the brown, and then there's only one more gray. You can't mix it up. So just unscrew these ones out. That's simple. That's one. Okay, so now that we have the two headlights out of the car, the next step is the most important and critical step you have to do. Preparation is always the number one thing to getting your perfect paint job. So the tools you need is one of these tapes, the little one. I don't know what millimeter it is. This is what you're going to use to mask off your reverse light. I choose to do this way because I have a really bright LED light, so I want it to actually shine instead of painting the whole thing one color, shading the whole thing. Then you're going to need your grease and wax remover. This is to clean off the surface, because if you have grease or wax or anything on there, when you spray the nightshades on, it's going to give a fisheye effect. So you want to be able to have it clean properly, thoroughly. And your VHT, of course, your tint shades, another masking tape to fill in the inside, and maybe an X-Acto blade if you need it. And your lint-free cloth. This is what you're going to use to wipe it down. Make sure there's no debris on it. I'm not going to remove this plate here because I actually use 3M tape to keep it down, so I'm just going to leave that as it is. And okay, let's start. First, you want to start by using your grease and wax remover. Not too much. Clean the surface. That's just the first coat to get off the excessive amount of grease on it. You're going to do it again after you finish masking off. So then you want to take this tape and just mask around it as good as you can. Gosh, man. Make sure when you're masking, you look at the line carefully. There's like 2 guidelines you could use, either one, but just make sure you're consistent with the guidelines. Okay, so that's the first one. Okay, so now that you mask off this, if this is what you decide to do, you're going to try to fill it in now with the regular tape. You could use this one, fatter one, doesn't matter. Use this tape and fill in the spots. now that you're done with the masking, you want to take that piece of lint free with the grease remover again, and just go over it one more time before you actually start spraying, applying your nightshades on it. So what you want to do, you want to make a double check to make sure everything is masked off properly. There's no gaps in between to spray any overspray. And what you want to do is spray it side by side each other, so you don't overspray one side and leave the other side. So you're going to spray whatever you spray on this side to this side and make sure it's even. First coat, you want to just put on a nice light coat and let it dry for about 10 minutes. Because it's kind of cold outside, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it inside under the heat lamp. Everybody have different methods and different techniques of how they want to get their headlights finished. I'm going to show y'all how to get the gloss look. I've seen a lot of guys sanding and clear coating. That is not necessary for the nightshades. So you're going to let that set for a little bit and then go back again. Don't overspray it. So I'm going to put this under the heat lamp for about 10-15 minutes and then I'm going to come back and give it another coat. So basically that's my finished product. So now that I'm finished, I'm going to install it on the car and just buff it out.